Okay, Mo, thank you so very much, for coming on our show.
Thank you for having me.
We're very pleased to have you. So we want to talk about the Nigeria and the so-called future of work. So, people have been talking about the future of work, the fourth industrial revolution and all that entails, or the digitization, the automation, the biological fusion of all of these things. So, and then we're looking at Nigeria. How are we competing in Nigeria? So this is we want to discuss these questions. What is the nature of the competition in Nigeria in terms of dealing with the world, competing with the world? That is Nigerians as entrepreneurs, as leaders, even in politics, as students. So where do we see ourselves today with the so-called arrival of the future of work? Has that arrived in Nigeria?
The future of work has definitely arrived.
Yeah.
And I think as Nigerians, we're not ready. We're not ready because of a few things. We're not ready because only a very few of the opportunities that the future of work presents to us, only a very few can we actually handle right now. Digital literacy, inclusion, all of that is still, as far as I'm concerned, at an all-time low.
Okay.
Still, too great a portion of our population will easily be left behind if we were to merge and fuse with the rest of the world right now. If you also did a comparative analysis between us and fellow African countries like South Africa,
Yeah.
we're doing, in my opinion, quite badly. However, how we're doing as a nation entirely is not a testament to the power of the average Nigerian mind. Nigerians are some of the smartest people in the world.
Yeah.
We're great learners, we're driven, and we represent, in other parts of the world, we represent people in the top percentile of pretty much every industry, every industry from health, education, ICTs, name it,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So, but how come we're doing so badly at home?
So the future of work, they say, has arrived.
Yeah.
And the reason is that we are in the globe, we're on the planet together with the advanced economies of the United States, of Europe, European countries, of China. And I think that after COVID, these guys are gonna come off, like no man's business. They're gonna come with a flurry, in dominating the marketplace.
True.
And they're coming with their speed of production, increased speed of production.
True.
All this while they're looking how they're gonna use their automation, their different digitization and all their skills and artificial intelligence to produce at a very high rate of productivity.
True.
And I don't see us preparing. And these things have come already.
Yes.
So absent oil, which will soon be a problem.
There's clear opportunity there, and the opportunities are abundant. Yes. Are we making moves as NACI to help our people? Absolutely. We currently have two of the biggest partnerships that we have on our hands as NACI are with two of the biggest economies that have grown in a short space of time, India being one.
Yeah.
We have a strong partnership with the India SME Forum, and it's opened up many of our members to opportunity to industrialize, especially by means of technology transfer, knowledge transfer,
Yes.
and a lot of industrialization mechanisms and tools. So I've seen also that our people are our biggest assets.
Yes.
You and I had this discussion, and I asked a simple question. I said, what do you think is the biggest export of the Philippines? And it's just simple. It's the people.
Yes.
The Filipinos have mastered the art of caring and straddling the care industry in virtually every country of the world. They are the go-to people for care in all the biggest economies of the world. In the U.S., the Filipinos are it's them and others.
Absolutely.
So and
even in our embassies, they're the ones doing the little jobs that you have. We didn't bring people from Nigeria, the Filipinos.
So it's the Filipinos are the Philippines' biggest export.
Yes.
And I say, if we have the numbers, why not? Why not? But there is a gap. And the gap is not even in the technology, but in the mentality of our people's awareness.
So that is in the human capital development of our people.
Absolutely.
For them to be able to engage the world instead of an outsourcing capacity.
Yes.
Yeah. We recently created, we announced something called the Ministry of Communication and Digital. You and I were talking about this before.
Digital economy.
Digital economy. Well, what is digital? What is the digital economy about it? What are we doing that's digital that everybody can see, that we can use to make these dollars we're talking
Okay,
about?
so one of the tracks of the mandate for the Ministry of Digital Economy is technology, skills, and upgrade. Okay. So there is a plan to help Nigerians upskill.
Plan, but the future has come.
Yes, but you see, as it is, in Nigeria, we're almost always playing catch up.
Yeah, because the future has come.
Which is sad. Which is sad because if you check, 15 years ago, I was a consultant at a company called Alltech here in Abuja. And by virtue of my work as an Alltech consultant, I know for a fact that there was a number of projects going on at that time that pretty much saw the future.
Okay.
There were projects like OLPC, one laptop per child, and it was led by very brilliant Nigerians. And there was MTEL Rural Telephony, there was Galaxy Backbone, there was Digital Bridge Academy, there was quite a number of them.
Yeah.
And I imagine that if those projects, if each and every one of those projects had indeed succeeded the way that we foresaw or imagined, that 2020, 15 years down the line, when COVID hit, we would have been more than adequately prepared. People would not have been scrambling to get children hooked up online. Imagine that one laptop per child had succeeded the way it should have.
Absolutely.
Parents would not have been scrambling. Traders would not have been scrambling to get a hang of e-commerce. And government staff would not have been scrambling to get a grip of Zoom. And up till now, you still have a large percentage of people who are struggling with even getting online. There are programs that have been canceled. There's a lot of learning that we didn't do prior to this time. But if you check our antecedents, it's not because we didn't see this coming. We were in the throes of, we were leading the effort I was in the group, the WSIS, that's the World Summit on Information Society. I was in that group. I led the youth policy caucus for a while, and we saw all of this coming. Why come 2020 were we taken aback by having to sit at home, work from home, keep a distance, embrace the internet, delve into AI and all.
So we prepared for the future,
but it seems we lost the grip.